The bluegrass music group Velvet Blue received the most votes on our online Facebook contest for the most popular bluegrass group in Kentucky. So we decided to feature them on a segment of our show. After that, we were flattered when the group wrote and recorded the new theme song for our show. Let's check out one of their concerts and have some casual time with them on the front porch of a Civil War cabin.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. It's summer, the people are gay. Oh, the corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all day. Oh, the young
Taylor and myself, we played in a gospel group for about 4 years, and we decided that we wanted to kind of take it a little bit further and start playing more bluegrass festivals and things like that. So we decided to put this band together, and me and Carrie played in a kind of a rock and country trio band a little while, and she had named it the Red Velvet Crush. And I thought, well, we can't call it anything red, it's bluegrass. So the Velvet Blue was really the first thing off the top of my head. It's different than traditional music, what we would call traditional music, because before Bill Monroe, there wasn't any instrument breaks, what you call in the middle of a song between a chorus and a verse. You know, it just went into the next chorus or the next verse. But with Bill Monroe, we started putting in instrument breaks in between those. And I guess they asked him, what kind of music is that? And he said, well, it's bluegrass. Normally there's a guitar, a bass, a banjo, mandolin, and sometimes when people make more money than what we do, there's a fiddle and a dobro player, but we like to call it the banjo. So, that's just the way we talk.
For me, I guess the biggest compliment is when you talk to the people and then they tell you how much they enjoy your songs and how much they relate to them, and they talk about their personal stories. I particularly have one that I wrote called Starting All Over, and it was a very, you know, it's a very personal story for me. I wrote it about my mother and my father, and but I always enjoy hearing other people's perspective on the song, and sometimes it's kind of a sad song. It's about a lady who has to learn how to live in her house without her spouse, and sometimes I'll have women come up to me on the break at the shows and tell me, you know, that it meant a lot to them, and sometimes they're crying, and you know, it's kind of neat to be able to touch somebody like that with just a song.
It's a silence now she could live without. Starting all over, alone in a great big house. And every night you could find her sleeping on the couch.
Well, I guess one of them is a song that I wrote about the night that my grandpa passed away. And I have people tell me, you know, similar stories, you know, things that he saw, you know, just a few hours before he actually passed, you know, and things that he heard. You know, he heard music, and he told us to thank him for the beautiful song, and there wasn't anybody singing. And you know, I think that's, you know, it's a big compliment when people tell you, you know, when my mother or my father or grandpa passed away, that, you know, it was they saw those same things.
Well, hurry up and thank 'em, boys, that song, it sounds so sweet. Though we couldn't hear 'em, there were angels at his feet. Well, Lordy, we're sure flying high, high that my mom and daddy standing here with me. The light he saw must have been so bright. I hope I'm living right. Oh, how it changed my life the night my grandpa died.
The one song that we've got that people gravitate the most to is probably the one that's got the most airplay, and it's a song that we wrote as a band, and it's called Once for Sadie. That's probably the most recognizable song that we've got right now, probably.
My youngest sister Sadie, she died when she was 3. Started dead one cold winter in the loving arms of me. In the hills of East Kentucky, on the line of Tennessee.
We all have individual things that we bring to the group, the instrumentation, how we play our instruments, and just, you know, how we get along as a group and friends. You know, that makes a big difference.
It's hard to spend 30 hours in a van if you don't like them. And they're just my best friends in the world. They really are. What makes Bluegrass Bluegrass is it's sung straight from the heart. Every single note you play, you feel it. And everybody in that crowd, when they clap and cheer for you, you know they felt it too. No other type of music has it like Bluegrass has it.
I think the people, there aren't any better people on the face of the earth than bluegrass people, I think.
It's nice to know that you know, we're still playing a music it's for everybody. You know, whether us and young people like it, but the older people like it too. You know, there's still music out there for everybody to listen to.
For my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home, far away,
I will
sing one song
for my
old Kentucky home,
for my
old Kentucky home.